Alright, I know what you schmucks are thinking. Yes, the camera is back, but it's because there's so many fucking days today. I ain't holding my arm up all that time, so... Fuck it, I'll edit shit. It feels a lot... I've been doing it at this time, more or less, the past few days, and it feels so much later than it actually is. Like, it is... It's not even 7 o'clock yet. It's 10 to 7. Supposedly today is the shortest day of the year, so thank in Christ, because I've already been having enough problems. TLC last night, we'll start there. TLC was actually pretty decent. The women's matches were trash, but all the men's matches were okay at best. Like, the Drew match, like, the opening match with Drew was okay. The tag match on the pre-show was okay. And the fucking Fiend match and the Roman Reigns match was great. If you ask me, it's the first good Roman Reigns match since he's come back, because the other two were fucking awfully paced, but everyone else loves them. So what do I know, apparently. Anyway, we are here to talk about days for December the 21st, and yeah, that's why I'm using the camera, because it's going to be hella long. I'm going to put breaks in it. But we'll do the first one, then we'll do a break. It's crossword puzzle day. Oh, scraping the middle of the panel of that one a bit. It's not even the best of those puzzles. I don't know what the best of those puzzles are. Like, word search is pretty decent. Sudoku is pretty good, but it's a bit of a higher barrier to entry. I don't know. Crossword is like, there are even better forms of like, you got the ones that are just things coming off of each other, but like you get a big just grid of shit, and that's better. And the things come. Or like the code ones where you can work them out, and then but you're not just working out the clues. You work out the clues, and then you get a code. Or even when you don't have clues, you just have a code, and it starts you with one word, and from that one word you fill out the whole thing, because that one word will give you like 6 letters, and okay, I can fill all these. That's it. Okay, and then like work that. I like that is good shit. Anyway, yes, breaks because I don't want to have to redo anything. Well, it's a good job I did break there, because the camera just did the thing. But yeah, I was saying about how it actually kind of makes it easier to edit, because I know where all the cut points are, because they're just, well, most of the cut points I know where some are. Humbug Day. Humbugs are really good sweets. They're really good sweets. Peppermint usually, sometimes like a licoricey, like, I don't like licorice, but I like aniseed, and aniseed is a really nice flavor, and you get aniseed humbugs, and those, like peppermint fine, but aniseed humbugs, yes, please. I should stop rambling. I'm running low on battery already, because I haven't used the camera forever. I might have to take a break, is what I'm saying. Other than, the pauses. But yeah, I'm sure because it's the festive seasons and that we're actually referring to the phrase commonly used, and well, most commonly known from the Christmas Carol, and probably coined from it, because it seems like one of those things that's old enough to have created a term like that, but I'd rather just talk about the sweets. National... fuck it, let's do a different one. I can do that one after I think. Phileas Fogg wins a wager. That's the Around the World in 80 Days thing, isn't it? Isn't it? I think it is. Sounds right. It's one of those movies that I feel like they always show at Christmas, so it would make sense. Like, yeah, also this thing, it's a cool story and all. Like, I like the sort of semi-twist ending where we're like, well, yeah, you're a day late. Actually, because we went that way around, technically, because the way time travel works. Because that's the thing. Natural time travel. If you're moving, because time is relative. If you're moving, time passes differently for you than it does for... It's a fun little science thing, yeah. I like stupid science stuff like that. It's like the pink technically doesn't exist if you're going by physics. I've explained that one before, I ain't doing it again. Anyway, again, because of the camera being dodgy and shit, break! Okay, let's keep up. We're trying to do a couple at a time, each break. That one I couldn't read before is National Main Day, which, again, the whole, why do we have a day for every single state in the United States? I hope that's the last one. I think that's the last one. I don't know, I've not been counting. I also don't know how many states there are, because no one else cares, America! It's just true, I'm sorry, but it's true. But the other thing is, why is there an E there? Why is there an E there? People need to get their shit together when it comes to spelling things. And as I mentioned in the beginning that I thought it was the shortest day of the year, is the winter solstice. Like, well, it's apparently between now and the 23rd, but I ain't gonna, well, between yesterday and the 23rd. So, we'll say it's today, because that's what it says, and I'm not gonna keep bringing it up. Also, for winter solstice is Yule, which I'm going to assume has something to do with the Yule lads, and not read any further into it, mostly just to make things not go on forever. Also because I don't care. Can we get one more in on this? Why not? Also on the winter solstice, like there's like, yeah, that's the only other one that's like relative to the winter solstice. National Flashlight Day. But yeah, I guess that makes sense. Like, like outside is as dark as, you know, or as dark for as long as it can. Probably a good time to get people to, you know, carry a flashlight. Especially if they're going on like field roads and stuff. Or paths. Not so much roads. Maybe roads. But you get the point. What else do we have? Should we take a break before we go into all what's left? There's three things left. Let's take a break. It also means I can read up what one of them is. So, I don't remember what I said for the first instance of this, because this is biannually. This is twice a year, so I would have covered this once already. Back in June. What the fucking... Feels like an eternity ago. Also, 10 seconds ago. This year's been fucking bizarre. It's felt like the length of a decade that's passed in like 10 seconds. It's fucking awful. Yes, Anne and Samantha Day talking about some woman named Samantha Smith that I can't be arsed reading about, and Anne Frank, the woman I will continue to remind you. There's a whole point, like, I didn't read it, but someone, I think probably on Tumblr, which I would have then absorbed through a PM Seymour video, because fuck actually reading Tumblr, fuck actually having a Tumblr account. That's my existence. Was at least somewhat gay. Anyway, yeah, so that's the thing. I don't know what the relevance to the two of them being there is, but it's there. National French Fried Shrimp Day. I don't like shrimp. I don't like shrimp. I don't like prawns. I don't like most seafood. We've been over this. But I know for a fact I don't like prawns. They're just kind of... And that one's not like, it's such a weird order, this. There's like, like there's 4 that aren't relative. Then there's the winter solstice. Then one of the ones that related to the winter solstice. Then another one that's not relative. Then the last one we've got left, which is National Homeless Person Remembrance Day. Which is the first day of winter, so apparently also the first day of winter. And also makes sense for all the reasons why it makes sense. Homelessness is shit, the housing prices keep going up, and blah 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 blah. The economy. Well, that's a relative day. Then we have the other day of the winter solstice, and then the one that's twice, you know, biannually. That is a really fucking weird order, considering they're normally pretty organised. As much as sometimes they're on the wrong days, which has caused me problems a few times. Normally I forget to do it the second day and just do it on the one day. But I did it this time. I put them both in. I remembered. Yeah. I'm still in two minds on whether or not I want to share yesterday's video, because I liked yesterday's video, but also it's just going to piss people off because I don't like Elf. That's it. I don't like Elf, I don't like Home Alone. People really like those movies. I don't know why. I still don't know why. Don't know if I'll ever know why. That's why I asked the question in that video, about knowing why. Yes, I will put one more break before I do the outro. I think that makes sense. Well, in a very rare occurrence of pre-planning, tomorrow's video is somewhat organised. At least we have an idea in place, so we're going to be doing something. That's not nothing. It's literally the opposite of that. Which implies everything else I do is nothing, which isn't inaccurate. Anyway, those are your days for today. This has been a video to the camera. Actually, tomorrow's might also be a video to camera. Hey, the camera's getting a workout again. Good. I should be using it. I spent money on it. I've not been using it because it has one very glaring issue, which is it keeps not reading the memory card, which it's been doing all right today. It's only fucked up once. But yes, do those things YouTubers tell you to do, which is the first thing I've said that on camera, I think. Like to camera, not to my phone. Yes, which like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, because YouTube can't fix problems. It has to make more problems. I think that's the first time I've flubbed that. normally pretty good at that. I liked that. Like, I came up with that one. I'm like, I like that. I'm going to run with that. And that's the first time I flubbed it. It's a real shame. Yeah, so do all those YouTubey things. Embrace chaos, change the world, and love yourself, take care of yourself. More people. Positivity. Self-positivity. Be good to yourself, be good to others. What's so fucking difficult about that? I don't know. Don't get people sometimes. I don't get people a lot of times. Again, as I've mentioned, people scare me. Social anxiety. It's not. Don't worry about it. Was it yesterday? It was one of the last few videos. Go get caught up. Go get up on the series. We're almost at the end. Countdown is at 10. My God. Anyway, I'm not deleting my videos after doing a year of it. And again, I had this idea first. Fuck you, Unosanus. Also, fuck you, Unosanus, for people that being the only reason why people know Memento Mori. There's so many better ways for people to have learnt the phrase Memento Mori than that. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a perfectly fine series. I didn't watch most of it because I just kind of... They were trying a bit too much to make it eerie and creepy, and it kind of turned me off watching it because, I don't know, I just and I never got around to catching up, and then, you know, it's gone. It's a really good idea. It was a really good idea, but I kind of had the daily video thing idea first. Again, people have done it before, it's not original. This was completely pointless. Other than just, like, adding stuff to the end. I don't even feel the need to do the whole, like, wavy thing I normally do, because this has already been long and rambly enough. Like, I assume the things are already here. Like, they probably should be. If they're not, will be soon. Anyway, that being said, I guess, I will see you tomorrow. Ta-ra. Bye-bye.